Another Saturday morning, February 8th. We've got the better part of 5 inches of snow, and it is 25 degrees right now, pulling into the sawmill, waiting for the Eddie Horvath. I see our flags got tangled up there a little bit. Not sure what we're going to get accomplished today. Just one of them days. And winter finally did come. We took it for granted for all this time that we weren't going to have winter, but winter had other plans for us. But going to get a little fire going here, and the Eddie Horvath should be showing up here in about another half hour or so. Don't know if we'll get any sawing videos in today, but a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of a tour around the mill. So I'll be talking to you in a minute. Alrighty, we got a fire going here, and you can see everything stayed fairly out of the snow under the roof. A little bit of snow blew in, but you can sort of see the line right there where the stuff was coming down. Off bare belt isn't stuck for a change, so that makes it nice. The roof is really being very helpful here. Not sure if the bus motor's gonna want to wake up here, so we'll go ahead and check the oil here. Looks good. As long as she's up on that second line. Don't really burn oil, it just blows it out of the crankcase. And we'll turn the fuel on here. Got a little heat going underneath my hydro tank. See if we can get that oil warmed up. And we'll see what the bus motor says. It was 19 overnight, so anything could happen here. Yeah, she's gonna go. It's no ether. That's just starting up. So there is a chance we can solve something today. That'll clear up in a matter of minutes. But yeah, a lot of people were concerned about the exhaust pipe on here, and it's pointing away from the weather. Once we get it above the roof line there, I'm going to see if I can find a 6-inch flapper for it. But everything did start up, so once Eddie Horvath shows up here, we're going to go ahead and try to accomplish something. So we'll talk to you in a couple minutes. Good morning, YouTube. I'm with the Eddie Horvath. He's the most famous off-bearer on YouTube, period. It is February the 8th. I showed you pulling up the driveway here that we had finally, winter did show its face, but we'll take it. It's just that time of year. It's February. In fact, 2 years ago in February, we took our trip up to Evansburg, PA, Indiana, PA, and we looked at this mill for the first time, and it was
about the same.
Yeah, it was about the same, and that's the day that Eddie says, "Stay away from this mill. It's wore out." So
it is wore out.
we got a little. We got another delivery here. Mr. Todd Brown had sent us the 5 branches of the military flags, complete with the poles, and we're going to keep these all packaged up. So you want to name the branches, Eddie?
Yeah, we've got the Coast Guard, the Marines, the Air Force,
Navy.
Yeah, Navy, and what was the
Army?
last one? Army. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Coast Guard threw me off. I couldn't get that one right.
Yeah.
So we're going to wait till the weather gets better. Todd says wait until the building's done, and then my son Michael had made us the official. This is what our t-shirts will look like when we finally get them done. So this is a little sneak peek. My printer was out of Keller ink. It's going to be in Keller, but we will have the official bus motor production t-shirt. And we might even sneak a special the Eddie Horvath edition in there maybe at some point.
I don't know.
But what's on the agenda for today, Ed?
We're going to go over there and try to get out a couple pieces of pine. Try to finish up a little more siding for these guys.
Oh yeah, that's something else we didn't show here. The wall between the band mill and the circle mill is now almost completed. And that's finally boxing us in here, getting a little bit of the wind out of here. It's a work in progress. We do this 1 day a week. You can't make too much progress doing it that way, but we've been doing this for 26 years now. And I don't think we missed more than a dozen Saturdays in 26 years.
There hadn't been a dozen Saturdays. Every Saturday.
We braved the cold, we braved the snow. Eddie draws the line when it's raining. Being wet is no fun, so. We're going to go ahead and get a couple logs together here, and we might even do you a little bit of sawing video here, so we'll talk to you in a little bit. Alrighty, we're going to try to get some sawing done here. And there's a little bit of glare today. I can't do nothing about that, so I can't redesign the whole saw cab. Hydraulics are still moaning on us, but can't do much about that. Yeah, she's a little cold out there right now. And I'm going to try to get something done here. Sad thing, by the time we cut these couple little logs up, that oil will be nice and warm and it'll be time to shut her down. Take a little bit. We had to play with the set works again because we had a real thin setting on there for cutting 3/4 inch thick boards. So I just adjusted that up a little bit. I don't know if Eddie has the tape measure on him or not. We might have to bump that up a little bit. It's too thin, I think. So we're going to have to go back out on that carriage one more time and make one more adjustment here. Then once we get that one set for a full inch, then we'll be back to where we need to be, so to speak. Like the mills that have that nice little touch screen, and they go in there and they say, I want a board that's 1 3/16", and they can do that. So I'm going to make one more cut off of this, and I'm going to go back to the Setworks box and give us 5 minutes and we'll be right back with you as soon as we get that board thickness adjusted up a little bit. Just a quick tweak in here. And all you do on these mills is you unloosen it, you slide it up the rod, and that right there should give us a perfect 4/4. And we're going to try this piece of white oak. All right, we adjusted her up a little bit here. And we'll see what it does. Yeah, I know Mike McCoy's mill, he's running sort of the same thing. The way their set works are set up on the old fricks. So, that actually looks better to me. Got to go up yet? Let me take one more board off just to make sure she's set correctly. We had adjusted that down for a customer for one small job, and that can be a mistake sometimes. Because once you adjust them, they're just fun to. They're fun to get back, I'll tell you that. I'll bump that front taper out a little bit. Let's see what that did. Looks very close, but I think it's just still a little bit too thin. Well, we're going to try this one more time. As you unloosen it, you slide it up the rod, and that right there should give us a perfect 4/4. And we're going to try this piece of white oak out on the mill here. Back again. You know what they say, the third time is a charm. Put my microphone back on here. It makes for interesting video anyhow. Alright, there it was. There was the official set. Let's see what it does here. I think we're going with that. Alrighty. Success. You try enough times, you get it right. Let's remember to retract the taper. How about that? I don't know if anybody knows what a taper is, but that red thing that sits out there is able to bump my log in and out to adjust for taper. So they call them, some people call them throwouts, some people call them tapers. And retract the dogs. Gotta remember that. Alrighty. had some serious paper out of that. But these few boards here will finish up that wall between the band mill and us. Yeah, these logs are tiny, but they'll do the job. I like how they're sliding down there. Not going to get much out of this little thing, but get a few boards out of it. Well, we'll use them up before they go bad. They do have a shelf life. Alright, let's see what we got here. Get some 1x5 out of this. Oh well. Small log. That was stupid. Alright, let's get that mess out of there ready. Yeah, let me get out there and get it. Yeah, you have that sometimes. We'll go take care of it. hydraulics are finally starting to get nice and warm and responsive, and one more tiny log, we're going to be about wrapped up here. And I will not get another board off of here. Just going to get a piece of framing off of here. But that's what we'll have. Ugly log. I kind of like where that's sitting there. All right, let's open this little baby up there. Yeah, that old 56-inch saw seems to be doing all right. We haven't had to sharpen it yet. That's coming up soon. Got the steel teeth in that yet. And I used to swedge my own blades years ago. I don't even know if I still have that touch. But I do have an old swedge. And if anybody wants to know what that's all about, basically it was this handheld, it looked like a chisel. It's actually a die. And what it will do is it'll reshape your tooth and expand your kerf back out. Because as you sharpen the blade, the teeth rather, they become more narrow. And you got to maintain that kerf. So you just basically strike it with a hammer, and one side flares it out and the other side flattens it. If there's any old timers listening to this video, they will definitely agree. There was a skill. Today it's all carbide. I do like my carbide though, I can't say it now. So, but carbide lasts so much longer. The next thing we're getting is that laser. That'll make life so much easier. Be able to draw a line right down the log. The reason I bring the dogs all the way up, we found out why that one headlock was ripping up, just ripping everything up. What was happening is the dog, it has a bottom portion to it, And if you don't raise it all the way, it won't unlock that bottom. Well, they had reground some of them bottom dogs and made their own tip on it. And it really was too sharp. It wasn't unlocking on the bottom. So when you go to turn your log, you're ripping it apart. And we get one more piece of framing lumber off of here. And some people are wondering, what's that dowel all about up there? So I'm going to wind this open to 1 3/4 inch. And it's very touchy. When you touch that button, I mean, there is no feathering that thing. And that is our framing lumber thickness. So now we got a 2x6. I do watch Mike McCoy's videos a lot. I enjoy him and Mother and their old frick mill. He's a lot braver than I am. He saws that thing down to the last. He saws it way down. I don't know what this mill's capable of as far as thickness, and I don't want to find out. That'd be a bad way to find out. I've seen him hit his dogs a couple times, but alrighty, we're gonna get outside and sort things out here, and we'll be with you in a minute. Alrighty, this is what we just sawed up here. What do you think, Ed?
I think we'll have
Got the
all
set
but
works.
one board.
Got the set work set pretty much close to where we need it.
It's
As
nice,
far as board thickness, pretty consistent.
nice sheeting, a full 1 inch.
Yeah, come
Don't
out
need
of,
it any thicker than that.
especially the kind of logs they came out of too. Most people, them logs they'd have been cut up, they'd have been dumped somewhere. They never would have made it to a sawmill. But yeah, that worked out pretty good here. Yeah, also, hey, we got 4 million views as of, I think it was Friday, Ed.
Yes, I mean 4
And
million people.
14,100 subscribers. Thank everybody for all you've supported us. And we'll try to keep you guys interested in some more videos coming here. We're trying to keep it, this is actually real. This is what's happening. This is as real as you're going to get. And today you got to see a little bit of struggling. Things don't always work perfect when you set things up, so you have to do adjustments. It's always fun, always some fun. And also we want to get our kiln going here. In order to do that, we need to sell that old Meadows. If you know anybody looking for a Meadows #1 handset mill, it's got hydraulic dogs, it's got a hydraulic master dog. We just put a new clock face dial on it.
Yes.
New wheels, new bearings in the wheels. It's a good mill, complete with the power unit, homemade log deck. Please get in touch with us. We're located in Pennsylvania. The mill's still intact and able to be fired up and run. So
Put logs up on there.
me and Eddie had sawed hundreds of thousands of feet on that mill, and that mill's a great little mill if you're not looking for something major. But yeah, keep us in mind. Spread the word. Need to get rid of this mill so we can get that kiln purchased and start drying some lumber here. So, well, everybody have a great week, and we will be with you next Saturday. So bye bye.